Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube page. Of course, this again is regarding the gastric sleeve surgery. Just wanted to go give you guys an update. I'm using this little microphone because I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Yeah. Anyway, this is April 2020, and I had my surgery December 13th of 2018. So it's been like a little over a year since I had my surgery. My current weight is 116 pounds. My starting weight was 212 pounds. So I have definitely lost a significant amount of weight. And as you can see, it does take off a whole lot. I no longer have an, a butt. Okay, it's gone. As you can see, it's all flat and stuff. There's nothing. I no longer have boobature. I look like, I guess I need some implants. Like, for real, you guys, this is a trainer bra. Like, straight up kids trainer bra. Okay. It's, kind of embarrassing because if you imagine like going out on a date and then you have to like take off your shirt, you can't even unhook your bra in the back because it's a damn trainer bra. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little embarrassing. But yeah, they get over it when they see the rest of your body, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, so other than that, I did want to go over some things that I did remember about the beginning of the sleeve surgery and like what happened and how I felt after I had it. So, truth be told, the first couple of weeks after the surgery, it was scary. I honestly thought I was going to die. I had a lot of mixed feelings because your stomach can't really hold heavy foods or substances. So it relies on liquid, which is why they tell you to drink a lot of protein shakes and drinks or, try to get in as much protein as you can liquid wise. However, if you were like me, the protein shakes are disgusting. They are still disgusting to me till this day. And it was really hard for me to drink those. So I didn't. I tried to, but they made me nauseous and I kept throwing them up. And so I got scared because I wasn't getting in my protein and I didn't know what to do because I couldn't eat. And my mind was telling me I'm supposed to eat or I need to eat. So, those first couple of weeks when all I could do was depend on liquid, it scared me. I don't think anybody, everybody has their different experiences as far as how they did after the surgery. But for those of you who are like me and you're afraid because you feel like your body needs more than it's actually receiving, it's okay. It was perfect. It's perfectly normal. I went through that same experience. Um, and you will get over it. It took me a while, actually. It took more than a month. It actually took about 2, 3 months, well, like around 2 months before I felt like, okay, maybe I won't die. I was calling my friends and calling people who had already had the surgery, to see if they could help me as far as what I could do to help get my protein and stuff in. Because the shakes I couldn't take those. The drinks like the protein water, I was good with those. And then you know how you do too much of something. Well, I did too much of those and wound up getting sick off them. I didn't like them anymore. So yeah, I did try a couple of foods before I was supposed to. Hard headed. One of those, you gotta learn from your experience type people. So anyway, and also because I felt like I needed food. Like I felt like my body needed food. So when I was trying these things, I chose the wrong things to try. Like I thought, okay, well if I try Chinese food, I could eat the vegetables like broccoli with no gravy, nothing, just like plain broccoli. That was a bad idea because that still was heavy and too hard on my stomach. So I wound up drinking a lot of water. I tried to drink milk, regular milk, and my body. became lactose after the surgery for some reason. I never had that problem before. It's definitely a problem now. Um, so yeah, I got to liking eggs, and I tried applesauce, but my best friend, of course, was the popsicles, the sugar-free popsicles. Those were my lifesaver. I mean, because I could not get any other liquid in besides water, and that was not good because without the protein, you'll start deteriorating. Blah blah blah. Well, not blah blah blah, because it's actually a serious, serious situation. Anyway, so yeah, you figure ways out to try and get your protein in. I tried fish, I tried eggs and grits, but at first it is hard. So if you're like me, you will still feel like, okay, something's wrong. I know I need to get this in, and I'm not, and I'm scared. And so, yeah, I did have a couple of complications, but fortunately, it wasn't life threatening. They were able to give me fluids during IV, and that helped me, keep up my fluid intake because again, with the fluid, just like getting in the protein, that's actually hard to get in as well. Like they tell you to get 64 ounces of liquid in every day. Well, I'm here to tell you it's over a year, and I still don't get in 64 ounces of water a day. I might get around 40, maybe 40. In the beginning, I was only getting 16 ounces of liquid, which is horrible. You should get at least 20 to 24. They tell you 64, but really they know that, your stomach can't hold but so much. So, getting in anywhere from 20 to 30 is actually pretty good. But yeah, I was 16 for a while. I was getting in like 16, some days 20, other days not as much because, you get sick of drinking stuff and because your body tells you that you're not thirsty. You know how most people wait until they drove the sorry, see, it's happening already until their throat gets dry, and then they're like, okay, I'm parched, I need to get something to drink. However, after you have the surgery, your throat doesn't really tell you that. So, or if it does, it's way after the time that you're supposed to, intake your liquid or whatever. So like I said in the beginning, it was hard, and if you're experiencing this, it's okay because even if you can't get in all your liquids, you do have your physicians there, your nurses there. You can talk to them before it gets like out of hand because my mom actually had this surgery and she got little deprived too as far as liquid is concerned, and they had to give her a stent or whatever it's called. I didn't have to go through this, but it's where they put the little IV thing in your arm and you have to take the thing home, and it keeps you got to keep putting up your bag every 2 hours and it'll keep like giving you liquids, but that's from what I understand kind of painful and aggravating. Nobody wants to walk around with a needle thing in their arm for like a whole week all because they're low on liquids. So really try, you guys, to get those liquids in if you can. Let's see what else. Oh, fertility. My experience with fertility, I actually had my tubes tied. And then a few years later, I actually had them untied. I thought I would want more children. Unfortunately, the reversal did not work. Both of my tubes were still blocked. So I was told. Let's see, about 3 months ago, I got pregnant. Like, what? Who got pregnant? Me? Okay, so I was happy and then I was kind of confused because I was like, I don't understand like where this pregnancy came from. So yes, when they tell you you can't get pregnant, please believe them. I was under the impression that because my tubes were blocked, that it was not possible for me to get pregnant. I did, however, it did end up bad. It kind of ended because my tube was blocked. The baby had nowhere to go, so I wound up having a tubal pregnancy, and it did start to rupture. So I was rushed into surgery, and they wound up taking my whole tube. So I woke up kind of in a state of depression a little bit because I wanted a baby, blah blah blah. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is fertility is very real and you can definitely get pregnant. So for those of you who are actually trying and your tubes aren't blocked or anything, you probably have a really good chance of becoming pregnant. I know some people that's the main reason that they're trying to like have this surgery so they can lose weight and open up some of the things that may have been like stopping them or blocking them or whatever. Oh, also medications. I am proud to say that I am down to three. I went from seven different medications down to three different medications. And some of those other medications I had to take twice a day. These three I only got to take once a day. I don't know about y'all. And one of them is a vitamin. So technically, I only got to take two pills a day as far as medical wise or whatever. So I don't know about y'all. Like I said, I don't really care to take pills like that. So taking them twice a day was kind of aggravating. I was like, I don't want to do this. Just like in the beginning when you have your surgery, they're going to tell you to take multiple vitamins a day. I didn't do that. Okay. So mostly because, like I said, your stomach is small. Okay. It ain't nothing you can do about that. You can't get it back. It's a sleeve. Okay. Your stomach is gone. It's gone. Bye bye. They can't give it back to you. You just gonna have to accept the fact that most of your stomach is gone. Okay. So when they telling you to take these vitamins 3 times a day, because your stomach is so small, when you take in that vitamin, it feels like a whole full meal. To me, it did. And I was like, I took them vitamins. I wasn't hungry. I wasn't thirsty. And then I got sick of taking them for like 3 days, 3 times a day. And I was like, you know what? I hate to say it, y'all, but I quit. I was like, this ain't working for my life, which is horrible because you should take your vitamins. But I'm just saying these things in case you were somebody like me. You're afraid and you think, maybe you're going to die because certain situations like you can't eat or you can't drink as much as you used to could, or you're not getting in your nutrition and your protein like you're supposed to. I am a prime example that you can survive and come out looking pretty good at the end. That's not the same for everybody, y'all. I'm just talking about for me. Um, and it's kind of sucky when you're like 116 pounds because I'll be in the kids section, okay? And there will be like somebody cute passing by, he grown. And y'all know how it look to be in the kids section picking out training bras and outfits because that's all you can wear. You can't go to the adult section and pick out adult clothes because they don't have nothing in your size. So yeah, you're down to the kids, which is some people might like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm like, 116, that's great. I'm like, no. I love the fact that I lost weight and I'm getting to love this whole body that God has blessed me with. However, I just don't like the whole kid thing. Like, anyway, so not everybody loses as much weight. I think the only reason I actually lost this much weight is because this is the weight that I was when I was in high school. When I was in high school, I weighed around 115. And my physician explained to me that most of the surgery or people that have the surgery, that's the weight that they will go back to, their high school weight. And I've been stalled at my high school weight for the last, I would say like 6 months. And I've been eating like lately. I will I eat at least I'll eat at least one meal a day. But I say that in sense of the rest of the day I'm kind of snacking. I'm not just going hungry and not eating until that one time a day. Sometimes I do eat twice a day, and I realize that some things I can eat more of. Chicken, I can't eat a lot of chicken. Chicken's heavy, and for some reason, when I eat it, I get full super fast. Beef, totally different. Which you would think beef would be heavier, but no. You give me a plate of beef tips and some rice, I tell them things. Ugh. Okay. So that on my stomach isn't heavy. Broccoli fills me up fast. Corn doesn't. And and rice, I never really eat a lot of rice. Like I said, with the beef tips, I put more beef tips on my plate than I do rice. They tell you don't eat more than 6 ounces, but I be eating more than 6 ounces. Okay. Because one, I'm not eating multiple times a day like that. And they tell you, you shouldn't be sitting here eating a lot at one time, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, cool. But my trick or the things that I do is I wake up in the morning and I'll eat like a bowl of cereal. Some people don't consider that food, but for me, that's plenty. That's a whole meal. I'm good with my cereal in the morning, and it's not even no healthy cereal or nothing like that. It's stuff that I like. They got a whole bunch of sugar, like Fruity Pebbles, some Cap'n Crunch, some Cocoa Puffs. You know, just the standard kid cereal. So I'll be eating that like every morning, and I'm not hungry. So I think what it is I eat before I get hungry. I notice on the days that I'm hungry, I eat really fast and I get full really fast. So my trick or what I do to help me not eat over and eat is to eat before I get hungry. So in the morning time I have cereal. In the afternoon, if I'm hungry, I'll make, something small, maybe half a sandwich or something. But I'm gonna tell y'all for real, most of the time I just grab me some chips. I'd be like, look, these chips gonna hold me over, so I'll grab me some chips or like some Cheez-Its or something soft. I mean, well, not heavy, but snacks. They tell you not to do that, but I'd be snacking the hell out during the afternoons. And then I have a family, like I said, so I cook dinner, and I usually eat dinner with them. I cook all kinds of dinner. There's nothing. Well, I cook the basics like chicken and beef. I don't do the whole southern oxtails, pig feet, and all that. I ain't got time for that. But I do cook, like I said, the basics: chicken, beef, and turkey. And anyway, okay, y'all, this video done got way too long. I just wanted to let y'all know that it's okay if in the beginning you feel like your life is in danger. I felt like mine was. It's not anymore. You definitely will not die. Even though I ain't gonna say that, but you won't die. If you're healthy, you're fine. Okay. They will find, as long as you're healthy and you have anything wrong, you go and you report it to your physicians or your nutritionist. They will help you. That's what they're there. That's what they are there for. I'll be talking too fast. Anyway, so yeah, that's my video for today. I will try to keep y'all updated as far as the surgery and my status and how far I'll go. They do say that after 2 years it kind of slows down. I don't know if that'll happen or not. I mean, personally, if I get up to like 125, I'm okay with that. I don't want to be anything more than 125, and I'm not trying to gain weight. I'm just saying if I were to, 125 is like my limit. Like I would be like, oh my god, wait, 125, no, the world is ending, I have to do something. Semi, so like the world wouldn't be really be ending, I'd just be acting extra. But yeah, you guys, like, watch my page. If you like this video, make a comment with a thumbs up or whatever, and I will try to keep you guys informed. Or if there's anything else you guys want to know, just hit me up in my inbox, ask some questions. I'll be glad to answer them for you. That's it. Thank y'all very much for watching my video, and I love you all.